So, I was tagged by the fabulous Styled by Gwenny to take on Super Jacob's latest tag video. Want to know which bag I would recommend for travelling if I could only travel with one? Stick around. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion to like more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself, and of course, celebrating others. So, I was tagged by the fabulous Styled by Gwenny, as I said, to take on Super Jacob's latest tag video, which is, if I could only take one designer bag traveling with me, what would I take? Why? And I really like this idea. I've actually just come back from a trip myself. So I thought it'd be quite interesting. Similar to some of the other videos I've seen, I will just do a selection and then I'll tell you which one ultimately wins out. So, where am I going? This is an interesting one because this will govern the choice. So in my mind, I'm going to like Marbella or somewhere like that, okay? So, we have a fair few options and you have a fair few things that you need to do. We're excluding rolling luggage. I'm not going to say my like Les Pliage travel bags. We are just going to assume that this is kind of more of like the bag, the handbag, it needs to sit on top of the suitcase. It needs to be able to do the dinners. It needs to be able to do trips. It needs to be able to do all of that good stuff. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So, where do we start? I'm going to start by telling you what I wouldn't take, and this is because I've taken this away previously and regretted it. The Mulberry Bayswater. I love this bag. You know this. I think it's fabulous. I love it so much. I put the MCM charm on this. How cute is that? It's a beautiful bag. It's not great hand luggage, if I'm honest. And maybe just not for a trip on travel, maybe not quite versatile enough, tad on the fiddly side I was finding. The handles were also slightly too long, so when it was on the suitcase, it would fall and slip and kind of just be dangling. And I was worried that something could happen to it. So this is a beautiful bag, but this isn't what I would take. That's the one that I definitely wouldn't take. One that I've taken for local travel that was really, really good, work trips I've taken this one for. My Aspinall of London tote. It's great. It sits beautifully on top of a suitcase. It looks fabulous. It can fit so much in. The reason this one maybe wouldn't make the cut is because it's open. So if you were having to put this in the overhead locker, everything would just spill out. And that's not what we want, is it? So, but this is beautiful for local trips and like work trips and things like that. Stunning bag, but you have to be able to kind of keep it upright. Otherwise everything would fall out. But if that's not a concern for you, that could be a really good one, I have to say. But let's get into the ones that are probably a little bit more on the practical side here. Let's start here. This is a Kurt Geiger XXL flap. This is a fantastic bag. I own 5 of this particular bag style. Why do I think this is a great one? I think it's great because it looks, in my mind, chic, without being so crazy expensive that you'd be worried about something happening to it. I'd be happy for this to go in the overhead locker. I'd be happy to put this on the floor. You can wear it as a shoulder bag. You can wear it as a long shoulder. You can wear it crossbody. So it has some versatility. You could just do that and kind of top handle it if you wanted to wear it of an evening. You could even just tuck that and do a bit of an oversized clutch. So this would be fairly practical and versatile for you. And you wouldn't need to put this on top of your suitcase as you're walking through the airport, because you could just throw it over your shoulder, or you could crossbody it, and it's a super duper easy bag. Now, I would personally go for the leather for one of these instead of a more delicate material. But this, I think, is a bag that can do it all. I think flat bags in general, if you buy them in a specific size, can do it all. Is the double XL maybe a bit cumbersome for dinner or something like that? Yes, potentially, but I think it's incredibly versatile. Could this be your travel bag? No, not if it was your only one. Maybe for like day trips, but if it was your only one, no, this couldn't cut it. But of course, it has all the same functionalities, it's just the size that's different. Super cute though. But yeah, so that would be my first option. Second option. The one that I actually wanted to take away with me this time, but because we were restricted by weight and cabin baggage size, I didn't. And this is my Mulberry backpack in this beautiful yellow. Now, I think a backpack is always a very versatile travel piece. This can fit a significant amount. It's got a number of different pockets. You would never lose me in the airport because you'd be like, where's Nick? Oh, I can see him. The sun is moving. So you would always be able to find me. I wouldn't worry too much about this. It's in a pebbled leather. It's also not ridiculously logoed, so if you're worried about safety and things like that, it's not, I was about to say it's quite surreptitious. It's not because of the colour, but you can buy anything in a bright colour like this. So it's the brand that's a little bit more discreet on this particular bag. Could you use this for dinners and stuff? Probably not, but hey, you might just take your phone and a credit card for that type of stuff. This one's also great because you can crossbody it, and you can just move this shoulder strap. So you can just unhook it and move it. So dependent on which side you like to wear it. A lot of people won't like the one shoulder. I personally do. And I also think the fact that you can wear this crossbody adds so much versatility. It's a great bag. This would be great for the airport piece. This would be great for day trips. This would even be good for kind of just taking down to the pool. You'd struggle for the kind of more evening aspects, but like I said, you might just take a phone and a credit card anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All-inclusive vibes. That's what this would be great for. All-inclusive vibes. Anyway, Mulberry. Okay, next up. This one is very beachy. This is very beachy. And this is very new. New to me. Actually, why am I saying new to me? It was new. It wasn't pre-loved. This is my Longchamp Rousseau Essential Toe, I want to say. I am going to check that out. I'm going to send a photo of it to my sales assistant at Longchamp and ask if that's the name of this. This would just be a great kind of throw on your shoulder, rock and roll type of bag. Again, you would never miss me because look at the neon. It is also massive. Massive. I mean, it's currently housing my Karl Lagerfeld toe, and it's got room to spare. This is a huge bag. This would be great for the beach. This would be great for the pool. This would be great for the airport. Very like Neverfull-esque. I don't own a Neverfull. I don't think I'll ever own a Neverfull. The Mulberry that I sold was my Neverfull. I then didn't want that. So then this is now my Neverfull kind of alternative, because I do think a large toe is a really practical thing to have. I just don't want a Neverfull. So I've gone for this and I love it. And I love the colors. I love how bright it is. It has a similar thing to the Aspinall that I mentioned, where putting that in the overhead locker, stuff could spill. But I think because you can popper this, is it inside out? No. Okay. Hold on. We've just seen some functionality. Have we? Or am I making this up? Right. Hold on. Hold on for one more day. Someday somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye. Okay, does this fold? Does it fold? Does it fold and pop out? Oh my God, stop. Stop the madness. Does that pop out? No. I don't know if it's meant to do that, but it can. It's poppered. So it like scrunches. Okay, anyway, that wasn't what you came for. Wasn't what you came for. But super practical, massive capacity, be great for the pool, be a lovely vibe. The only downside would be sun cream and stuff on this, but a bag is there to be used, so use it we shall. I'm not going to worry about that. But it's fun, isn't it? That's fun. Pool vibes. Okay, what have we got? Next up. And you could do either of these. I could do either of these. My MCM Aaron shoppers. Now, I think I'm going to lean towards this. And why am I leaning towards this? I've taken this to the UK. This has been fantastic. But there's a specific reason why I'm leaning towards the cubic camouflage print. And this, again, super practical, super easy. You can carry it as a top handle. You can also carry it on your shoulder. Kind of Chanel de Ville vibes. It's fun, it's playful. Again, you wouldn't lose me. You wouldn't lose me. Like a beacon. So there's that. The reason that I think this could be a great thing is because if it happens to rain, it is somewhat weatherproof because it's got the PVC. It's also nylon on the interior, black leather, so you don't have to worry so much about sun cream and stuff like that, marking it. But the main reason I think this could be a great one, is because you can take that out. So you've then got the pool vibe, PVC, easy pool vibe. You've then got the evening moment with the oversized clutch, okay? Super practical. I put an insert in it. Super practical, super easy. Could do the oversized clutch, could do that. And of course, you can put it all back together. I just think these are wonderful, wonderful bags. I'm excited to see which version they bring out next. Will they be able to top this cubic camouflage? I don't know. It would have to be something pretty darn special in my book to be able to top the cubic camouflage for the Aaron shopper. But hey, MCM, let's see what you do. Let's see where you go from here. But that would be, I think, a really versatile, easy to use travel bag. It has a lot of functionality to it. Yeah, I could see how this one could be a winner. Could be a winner, for sure. Okay, last one before we make our final decisione. Here we are. Now, I have many a Longchamp Les Pliages. Okay, I have many. Let's put those there. You know, I have a few. All right. I probably could have gone for any of them, in all honesty, because I have travelled with these ones because just look how practical, the fact that they pack flat is. Like, that is so easy to work with. So I love that about them, but we can only take one. So that doesn't matter quite so much that they flat pack into the suitcase. However, this one that I used on my most recent trip, fantastic. Chic, sophisticated, understated, love the colour, went with everything, comes with a shoulder strap if that's your vibe, super practical, handles fit really easily over the rolling suitcase, it didn't slip whatsoever. The scarf that I've got on it also matches the rolling suitcase. Yes, that's not part of the bag, but it's all part of the vibe of the bag. I love it. I love it. Somewhat weatherproof as well. You could use this in the day, you could use this in the evening. Because it comes with the shoulder strap, you could wear it crossbody, long shoulder. I tend to just wear it top handle. I don't even know where the shoulder strap is. I always say that. Shows how little I use them and really how little I care. But I know that it's safe because I found it recently, didn't I? And I've lost it again. Anyway, interior, super easy, super practical. Like I said, I use this day in, day out. It went through the airport. It's barely showing a single bit of wear on it. It's an absolutely fantastic, fantastic travel bag. This is the medium top handle size. This is the Neo. If you can get your hands on one, try, because they don't sell them in the boutiques anymore, but they sometimes have them at department stores where they're selling out the stock. I think places like Nordstrom Rack would potentially, outlets will have them maybe. So definitely worth looking at. And then of course you also have the Energy line. I don't own an Energy line, so I can't really comment on it, but I think that's the replacement of this, so might be worth having a look. This is a really fantastic one. So I'm a bit stumped. I'm kind of between these two. Because as much as I love this, it won't be the only bag I take. So knowing that won't win because it's too limited. Again, love this. Too limited because it doesn't crack the evening night out aspect, which is part of a holiday that I absolutely love. This is a close contender, but maybe not fun enough. But then that's not versatile enough. Okay, fine. We're down to these two. Okay, here's my decision, and this is a cop-out. If I'm not limited on the size of the bag, I'm taking this one. If I'm not limited on the size, and I can have a 40 centimetre top handle bag as my hand baggage, I'm taking this, okay? Which tends to be the case for a fly like British Airways or somewhere like that. If I'm limited, I'm taking this. If there's a weight limit, if there's a size limit, I'm taking this. Because I think this offers everything. But I want it in a different colour. No. No. If this is the only one I could take, No, I'm gonna stick. I love that pink. I'm obsessed with that pink. It's gorgeous, but I'm gonna stick. I loved using this. I loved it. So that's gonna be my choice. Yes. There are others I probably could have picked. There are other options, and I of course have different variations of these bags. But I'm gonna stick with this. The Longchamp Le Pliage Neo medium top handle in the colour Nordic. So there we are. Those are my choices. Those are the reasons why. Let me know what you think on the one that I ultimately landed on. Thank you so much to Gwenny for tagging me. Thank you to Jacob for creating the tag. It was a lot of fun. I am going to pop some people on the screen here who I would love to hear their thoughts. I'll also tag everybody below. Thank you so much as always for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.